Deuteronomy 7 and 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
And with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakal Kadash. We're going to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and greetings and salutations to the Akiyam, Akwatiyam, and that speckled bird that is listening and learning. We're the Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America and the rise of the children of Israel. Okay, you want to read that for me again?
Deuteronomy 7 and 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
We are a holy people unto the Lord thy God, which is Yahweh. Go ahead.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
He didn't choose everybody else. He chose the children of Israel. Okay? The scriptures are very misunderstood in the Christian church, okay, and by people in general. Or if you're not one of the elect, if you're not one of the 144,000 or believers that are in the number of the 1/3, okay, you're not going to understand this thing, man, because the Most High is not waking your ass up to it, okay? But the children of Israel as a whole are special to the Lord, but he's going to make a sacrifice in America here soon. And a lot of Israelites are going to die because they don't want to come back to this. Go ahead, brother.
Have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Equal to all people. Read that.
I'm sorry.
Above all people. Equal to all people. No, we're above all fucking people, man. We're not equal to you goddamn people. Read that for me again.
He hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people.
Above all people. Not equal with everybody. Go ahead.
That are upon the face of the earth. Yahweh did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because ye were more in number than any people. For ye were fewest of all people. But because Yahweh loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he had sworn unto your fathers, have Yahweh brought you out with a mighty hand and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt.
Out of the house of bondmen. He did it before and he's getting ready to do it again. Because what did he say? We're a special people under the Lord, man. Unto Yahweh. Okay? We're the apple of the Lord's eye. And what did the one brother say about us being the apple of the Lord's eye? If something gets in your fucking eye, it's going to irritate you, right? Okay? And if we're the apple of the Lord's eye, and you've destroyed the people, okay, that are the apple of his eye, you annoyed the hell out of him, man. He's angry as hell right now with you people. Deuteronomy 14 and 2.
Deuteronomy 14 and 2. For thou art an holy people unto Yahweh, our power, and Yahweh hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself.
That's right. He's chosen us to be a peculiar people. Okay? And if you look at the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians as a whole, man, we are very peculiar, man. Okay? We dance our asses off. We defy gravity in sports. You know? And the people are amazed at some of the things that Israelites can do, man. You know? Even though it's being used for wickedness right now, you know, people are still amazed at us. You see? But the Most High is going to establish us a righteous people on this earth, man. Real soon. He's getting ready to take us up out of this bondage. All right? And he's going to put us where we're supposed to be in this world, man. On fucking top. Go to Deuteronomy 28 and read 1. Go ahead.
hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself above all the nations that are upon the earth.
Above all nations that are upon the earth.
Deuteronomy 28 and 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently,
Yeah.
my bad.
That's all right, brother.
Deuteronomy 28 and 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of Yahawah, our power, to observe and to do all his commandments.
If you listen to the Lord, if you listen to the scriptures, the holy scriptures, okay, that tell you how to live, what you should eat, how you should walk, how you should carry yourself as a person, as a man on this earth, okay? Go ahead.
Which I have commanded this day, that Yahawah, our power, will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
And that's what he would have done. If we followed the law, statutes, and commandments the way that they were supposed to be, he would have put us above all of these nations.
Yep.
We wouldn't be called black and Latino or Puerto Rican and Cuban and Dominican and Mexican, Indian. We wouldn't be called those things. We'd be called the children of Israel, man. Yashar Allah. Okay, the whole earth will be calling on Yashar Allah, man, for help. Okay, for their plenty in their land, man. You know, they be praying to the YAHAWAH Shem Yahweh Shai, man. You know, and living good. Go ahead, brother. Was that it on 28:1? No, I don't want to. Just go to 9 for me. Read 9 and 10.
Deuteronomy 28, that was verse 2.
Okay.
Deuteronomy 28 and verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
Yahweh shall establish thee an holy people unto himself, as he hath sworn unto thee. If thou shalt keep the commandments of Yahweh, our power, and walk in his ways.
Mm-hmm. If you walk in his ways, man, what's he going to do for you? He's going to give you the world.
Yep.
But the children of Israel, what did we decide to do? We decided to go and follow the gods of these other nations, man. Okay? We didn't want to follow our own gods. We wanted to follow these fake-ass gods of these other nations, man. Okay? So what happened to us as a people? We fell. We got punished for it. Okay? Go to Deuteronomy 28:15 and read to 18 and then jump to 28.
28:15.
28:15. Then read down to 18 and then jump over to 28.
Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh our power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee.
If you don't follow, what's up, bro? If you don't follow the law, statutes, and commandments that were put out by Moses, okay? Moses brought these laws to us. We agreed to them as a people through a blood covenant, okay? A blood agreement with Yahawah Shem Yahweh Shai, the sprinkling of the blood on us when these laws and statutes and commandments were given to us. If you don't follow these, then you are going to be cursed as a people, man. Okay? And if you look at the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians that are completely on the fucking bottom of society, no matter where you go in the world, you can go over to India right now, and they call them people the untouchables. We're going to be beneath them. They're going to look down on us. Okay? Anywhere on this earth, especially the so-called black man, just the tribe of Judah. You know? They look down on Judah all over this earth, man. You know? Because of the curses. We're going to get into a few of those, man, so that you can understand what we're talking about. You're going to go ahead?
Yep. that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Mm-hmm.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city and in the field, man. Okay? Look at all the homicides taking place in the cities, man. You know? You can't even own a farm because you don't have the money to own a goddamn farm. You can't own a business.
Yep.
You know, they won't give you a business loan, no matter how good your credit is, no matter how much money you got.
Yep.
It's hard as hell for a so-called black man to start a business in this damn place, man. You know, and have somebody support it, especially his own goddamn people, man. That's ridiculous. Go ahead.
Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store.
That's your money. That's your pockets, man.
Yep.
What does the scripture say? You're going to go to work every goddamn day to fill a bag full with holes, man. Okay? You're going to try to fill a bag that got a whole bunch of holes in it, man. That shit, though, how you going to do that? You can't. Go ahead, bro.
Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kind. Okay.
Increase of that, can.
The increase of thy kin and the flocks of thy sheep. Deuteronomy 28, jumping down. 28.
Yep.
The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart.
Go to 36 to 38.
Deuteronomy 28 and 36. YAHAWAH shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
And where have our kings been brought to? In slavery. Our kings have been brought to America in slavery, man. Those people weren't running around with bones in their noses over in West Africa. They had cities over there, man. They had forts over there. Okay? When we were taken down. We had kings over there. We had princes. We had priests. Okay? There's a misconception here in America that the so-called blacks that were brought over here from the coast of West Africa had bones in their nose and they were swinging from trees. That's a goddamn lie. Okay? There was royalty over there. That's the royal house of Judah, man. The same tribe that YAHAWAH, the man that the world ignorantly calls Jesus, came from. Okay? The royal house of Judah. So our kings were brought over here to a land which our fathers never knew, man. Okay? And we're still here as captives to this day. And that's another thing people don't understand. Yes, we are still in slavery. Okay? Go ahead,
And there shalt thou serve other gods.
See?
Wood and stone.
Wood and stone. That's all right, brother. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead and read that.
And there shalt thou serve other gods, wood and stone. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword.
A proverb and a byword. So we went from Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Simeon, okay, the 12 tribes, Issachar. All right, we went from having royalty, names that have royal things behind it, to proverbs and bywords. Okay? If I'm from the house of Judah, YAHAWAH, okay, and I'm brought over here as a slave, my name is changed, my identity is changed. That's calling me a proverb and a byword. Okay? So we were brought over here called Negroes instead of Judites or Benjamites. We were just called Negroes. And other foul words, nigger, okay, coon, spook, you know? We were called all kind of names, man. We got people going, this is the second time I've seen this, man. 2 of them going down the wrong way. Salakia, y'all. We got some simple ass people going down one way down here. But this is what the scriptures is talking about, man. If we don't follow these law, statutes, and commandments that were given to us, what we're going to be is proverbs, bywords, and astonishment. Okay? Go ahead,
Among all nations whether Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai shall lead thee.
And that's what happened to us, man. Okay? You want to jump? Is that what, 37? Yes.
Deuteronomy 28 and 38, thou shalt carry much seed out into the field, and shalt gather but little in, for the locust shall consume thee.
Grab, go ahead over to 45 and read down to 51. Yeah, 45 to 51.
Yeah, 28, right?
Yeah, Deuteronomy 28, 45 to 51.
Deuteronomy 28 and 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed.
And that's what happened to us. These curses have pursued us, and they still have this are still on our asses, man. Okay. And have we not been destroyed, man, by these people? Bywords, proverbs, all these other names that we be being called. We went from being Negroes to colored to African American to Afro American to all these other names, man. And our people are all right with that shit, man. But we're not. We know the truth now, man. We're Israelites. Yasher Allah. Go ahead.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of Yahweh, our power, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which is commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and a wonder.
And they have been on us for a sign and a wonder. But our people don't get this truth in the church. They're not told that they're the children of Israel. Okay? In these churches. That's why we're out here right now. Making our bodies a living sacrifice, man, to bring you people the truth, man, because that's what you need right now. To understand that you're getting ready to come into some harsh-ass times, man. Because this kingdom is at an end. Okay? And we have to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments to the best and keep them to the best of our ability while we're in this captivity that we're in. Okay? Go ahead.
And upon thy seed forever. Let me read down to 51, you said?
Yes.
Deuteronomy 28 and 47. Because thou servest not Yahweh our power, and joyfulness, and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things, therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which Yahweh shall send against thee.
Therefore you shall serve your enemies. Okay, who are we sold to? We're going to get to that in a second in Deuteronomy 28 and 68. But go ahead and read, brother.
Which Yahweh shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst.
And that's what we do, man. We have to go to him for all things, man. Okay? We have to go to him for our clothing, which is mixed fabrics, which fucks your vibration up. Water. Should be wearing high vibration clothing, man. Should be wearing the stones, man. If you're into that. But definitely wearing clothing that keep your vibration high, man. It's going to give you energy, give you more energy, man. Give you more vibrance. You see? Go ahead,
And in thirst and in nakedness. And in want of all things.
You gotta go to him for water, heat, cooling, food, okay? For a job. We have to go to these people with these curses. If we didn't follow these curses, these are the things that we're going to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. These curses were going to pursue us, man. And we would have to go to these other nations for every goddamn thing that we want and need, man. Okay? There's no getting around it. There's no not going anywhere on a fucking deserted island and starting your own little nation, man. It's not going to happen. You know? It doesn't matter how much goddamn money Jay-Z and Beyonce got. They can't go do those types of things. Okay? You see? Because those are the part of the curses, man. You know? Whose face is on the money that you carry around? I'm independent. Bitch, you got a white man's picture on the money in your pocket. What the fuck are you talking about, you're independent? You know? PP&L just sent you a fucking $1,000 bill. What do you mean you're independent? You know? There is no independence, man, when you're in captivity. You got to go to these people for all your wants and needs. So all that independent, and I don't need nobody, the white, I don't need, man, you shut your goddamn mouth. You know? We're under curses, man. Go ahead, brother.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
And that was physical, okay? And now it's mental. Okay, if you look up yoke of iron, you're going to see a so-called black man with a big-ass iron thing around his neck. You'll see Latino men with them, too. There you go, right? That's right, brother. You see? A yoke of iron, man. That was a physical thing, man, but now it's mental. Because a lot of our people, they're going to fight their ass off to come against this truth, man. Because they don't want to be awake. You know? They're destroyed, man. That's why we got to get the fuck out of here. There ain't no being nice to the nation of Edom, man. There ain't no being equal with the nation of Edom. Okay? You know, all that shit is over, man. All that marching and we shall overcome shit is over. We're out here preaching YAHAWAH Shem Yahushua and the end of this kingdom, man, so we can rule.
That's right.
In righteousness, man. You know? And give this earth a fucking wake-up call, man, to what living really is. This ain't living, getting up and going to fuck to work 12 hours a day, 5 days a week, you know, just to pay fucking more taxes and more bills. You know, that's not living, man. We're going to see that the children of Israel are going to see what it's like to fucking live, man, for once. Go ahead, Ox.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. Yahweh shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
And whose symbol is the eagle, man? The Romans, the Greeks, America. Okay? The national bird is the dirty-ass bird is the eagle, man. Okay?
And they like to look down on their pride.
Right. The highest flying bird, man. Who set their nest amongst the stars? The nation of Edom, the so-called white man. Okay? The eagle has landed. You see? Shit. Go ahead, Ak.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Yeah, English. We came over here speaking Hebrew. Okay? Kunta, Kinte. Whoop-pow!
Yeah.
Toby.
Right.
Kunta. Whoop-pow! They beat our language out of us, man.
Yep.
And gave us the lowest, most bastardist language that you could have is English, man. That's a young-ass language, man. You know? It's a few, what, about 800, 900 fucking years old? You know? Come on, man. Go ahead, brother.
Deuteronomy 28 and 50, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young.
And they didn't. They snatched our babies out of off the breasts of the mothers and fed them to dogs. Cut the Latino women's, the Taino women's stomachs open. The baby fell on the ground and they stomped it out. You know, they snatched the babies out of the slaves' hands down south. Okay, and sold it to another goddamn man. You know, a babe took the baby from the mother before it could even walk and sold it to another man.
Right.
You know, they don't regard the old or the young, man. You know, goddamn devils. Go ahead, Ar. You're gonna pay for this shit, man.
Deuteronomy 28 and 51, and he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle and the fruit of thy land, until thou be destroyed, which also shall not feed thee either corn, wine, or oil, or the increase of thy kin.
And what did this man do, man, when he let us out of slavery? Gave us a little plot of land, okay? Sold us some bullshit ass seeds. Gave us some, matter of fact, gave us bullshit ass seeds on credit.
Yep.
Nothing grew. And then we had to go fucking back to work for his ass anyways. You know? You see, this is the kind of wickedness that these people do, and they still do it to this fucking day. You know? And they doing it to their own goddamn people, man. That's how treacherous they are. You know? So how do you think they're going to deal with the children of Israel who they don't want to see on top anymore? They want to see your asses dead. You see? That's why that Psalms the 83rd chapter, all of those nations that came together, you know, to find ways to keep the children of Israel from learning about this truth, for one, okay? Try to find out how to destroy them, get rid of them completely so that they could get that the nation of Edom could get the birthright back by default. You see? Good?
Yeah, that was quick. I don't understand how that happened. I might be getting that up.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be short too, man, because I didn't take that video out. You know? But this is how they are, man. Go ahead,
Until he have destroyed thee.
Mm-hmm.
That was 51.
Yeah, jump over to Deuteronomy 28:63 and read 2:68.
Deuteronomy 28:63. It shall come to pass that Yahawah rejoice over you to do good and to multiply you. So Yahawah will rejoice over you to destroy you and to bring you to naught.
Mm-hmm.
And ye shall be plucked from off the land, whether thou goest to possess it.
That's what happens, man. You know, like I said earlier, man, it doesn't matter where Jay-Z, Beyonce, all them other Negroes that got LeBron, all them people that got that money, Will Smith and Jada's bald-headed ass, that witch, you know, no matter what island they go and try to possess, man, what do you think is going to happen when a white man finds some oil or some gold on that island? Huh? What you think he going to do?
Right.
He going to find a way to say your paperwork wasn't done correctly. You got to move.
Prime example. What was that? John. It was called the Black. Where they had their own dentist, their own doctor.
Black Wall Street.
Time.
That's on. Where's that poster at? Probably the one you had. The Black Wall Street.
Prime example. You know.
Yeah, I don't know if I have. I think I have that one at home. But yeah, it's Black Wall Street, man. You know, you people gotta understand it. They went in there. They saw how prosperous the so-called blacks were. Okay, they have movie theaters, dentist offices, doctors' offices, banks. Okay, and what did they do? They went in there and they burnt the whole fucking place down. Why? Because of envy, man. Their economy was collapsing around them at the time, and they didn't want to rely on the so-called black man's community, okay, to be the stability of their economy, man. Okay.
And that's Esau. You know, that was basically he's our whipping stick. You know.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, that's the Lord's doing.
Yep. Exactly.
You know, no matter, like the brother was saying, no matter where we go on earth, we shall not prosper.
That's right, brother.
So,
and that was only one. That was a prime example, man. They call these what do they call it? These drown towns. They call them drown towns, man. There's so many places that they've built dams and they covered these towns up because they don't want people to remember what happened in those towns. Because there was a whole lot of places like that where the whites went in and killed a lot of black people because of the jealousy, man. You know? And then what did they do? They dammed up everything and drowned the town so that they won't remember it. But you know what? All of that blood that was spilled in those drowned towns is going to be revealed, man. You know? it's starting to actually come to light a little bit more now. People are starting to investigate those things.
Yep.
You see?
Yep. I think there's one in New York. There's a couple in New York.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
The park, that park. They buried it with water or some shit. Wifey was watching I'll send it to you.
Yeah,
she was watching a documentary, John.
Oh hell yeah!
You know, where they just flood like the town where black people was at and shit. Come on, man. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, we know that's the Lord's doing. That's the Lord's work. You know? Exactly.
Yeah. But that's allowing Esau to think that he's getting away with shit, though. You know? Go ahead, brother.
Deuteronomy 28:64, and Yahawah shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods. And that's what we've done, man. You know, like the brother read earlier, wood and stone. Okay? That crucifix, that Kaaba stone over in Mecca, okay? For you simple ass Negroes that ain't even supposed to, that ain't Arabs, that are following an Arab religion, man. Right. You know? Go ahead, brother. They can't stand you. They sure the fuck can't. They did worse too. They were doing more atrocities. Matter of fact, during the slave trade, they killed a lot of goddamn slaves, man. So-called Negro slaves, Israelite slaves. Okay? Shit, they still got Africans over there. They may even be Israelites in slavery. Yeah. And they don't put that shit on the media. America ain't crying about the atrocities being done to those people over there. Right. But you can see them in bullpens, behind fucking cages, you know, being sold, hung upside the fuck down, you know, like chickens and shit. You know, you fucking people, man, yo, look. I'm telling you right now, I ain't even fucking mad right now. But what I could do to you fucking people, man, I'm just saying. But when the Most High puts that, when he comes down here, wait for me till I rise up to the prey. Woo. When he opens that fucking door, boy, you can bet your ass. Go ahead, bro. Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. Yep. And among these nations shall find no. And among these nations shalt thou find no ease. You ain't gonna have no rest, man. You're gonna have to bust your ass every day just to make it, man. Woo. You know? Yep. Go ahead, bro. Neither shall thy sole of the foot have rest. But Yahawah shall give thee there a trembling heart, and a falling of eyes, and sorrow of mind. Sorrow of mind, man. Because I wake up every morning, I wake up and like, God damn, you know what I mean? Yep. You know? Yep. But I have to do it. I have to get up every day and I have to go to work, hot, hurt, you know? Go ahead, bro. And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee. When am I going to die today when I get the fuck up and leave out of my house? You know, is somebody going to come in my house at night and kill my ass? You know? This is every day we have to worry about this. But in the kingdom, man, listen, I'm going to have so many open goddamn doors and windows. And, yeah, hey, look, ain't shit going to come in the house of an Israelite in the kingdom and fuck with it. I'm going to just tell you that now. Go ahead. And matter of fact, we're going to be the law, so to speak, in the kingdom. So we ain't putting up with no dumb shit. So if somebody's committing atrocities amongst the other nations, we're going to go handle that shit, man. Okay? We're going to go handle your ass. You can bet and if it's a crime unto death, you're going to be a public spectacle that day. Go ahead, And thou shalt fear day and night, and shalt have none assurance of thy life. That's right. Although you walk through the valley of death, you shall fear no evil. That's right. In the morning thou shalt say, with Yahawah, by Hashem Yahawashi, it were even. Look. And at even thou shalt say, with God, it were morning, for the fear of thy heart, wherewith thou shalt fear, and for the sight of thy eyes, which thou shalt see. And that's what we do. Every night when we go to bed, you know, we fear whether we're going to wake up the next day.
When we wake up the next day, we fear whether we're going to even make it home because of all of the simple shit that's going on out here. This wicked ass kingdom, man, where wickedness is continual. It never stops. You see? That's what we have to fear, man, our life every day, man, in this place. But like I said, in the kingdom, we're not going to have to worry about that, man. We're not going to have to worry about our kids getting snatched by some fucking pedophile, our rapists. You know, we're not gonna have to worry about our wives being taken by some strange ass man that wants to just pop her up and kill her. You know, in America, we gotta worry about our wives and our children being taken. You know, that's not gonna happen in the kingdom, man. Go ahead, brother.
Deuteronomy 28:68, and Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
And that's what happened to us. Who went into slavery on slave ships? Okay, the children of Israel. What were we called when we were brought over here? A byword and a proverb. Okay? Negroes. We weren't being called by our names that we had in West Africa or in Israel. Okay? The children of Israel migrated to Africa in 70 AD. Okay? Millions of Jews, man. Millions of so-called blacks went into the interiors of Africa fleeing Roman persecution. All right? So the people that were in the northwest coast of Africa were Israelites, not Africans. There was a big-ass difference between us and those people. Okay? Go ahead, Doc.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Mm-hmm.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
And that's what happened. We didn't get back to Israel when we were brought over here in slave ships. And when you say that, when we talk about the Northern Kingdom that was already here in the Americas, when the Spaniards, Cristobal Colon, okay, came over here with his Hebrew interpreters to speak to the Taínos, the Arawak, all right? When he spoke to those people, he needed Hebrew interpreters. Why? Because they were Israelites.
That's right.
And what did they do to them? They started slaughtering them. And then what did they do? They put them on ships and took them to fucking Europe. They put them in bondage here. They took them to Europe as slaves. Then when they rebelled and fought back, what did they have to do? They had to go get new slaves. So where did they go? They went to the West Africa, man. Because they knew those people that were in West Africa were Israelites. You see?
And then,
the children of Ephraim, Judah, and Israel were oppressed together.
yep.
You know? Go ahead, brother.
I was just going to say, Vocab Malone like to say that the real Israelites are already in that land.
It's impossible.
And if that's the case, why does it say in the Bible that it will be peace over there?
Yep.
When they just bombed the second man in command, the militant, just like
Osama bin Laden higher up.
you know,
Yep.
and they just bombed some kids. I was just listening to the brother, the elder YAHAWAH. They just still bombing. They just bombed some kids over there recently.
Uh-huh.
You know, so how are they the men of the Lord? Remember, it says when our people are in authority, the people rejoice.
That's right.
You know, so they can't be the people, man.
Yeah, and it also said that there wouldn't be any damn war, man. You know, there would be no more war if the children of Israel were over there. Okay? There wouldn't be talks of nuclear war. There wouldn't be pestilence on the earth. Okay? You know, there would be righteousness, man, not wickedness. There wouldn't be no there wouldn't be a pink city in the land of Israel.
Right.
There wouldn't be a bunch of fucking perverts running around over there.
Right.
Their dingalings hanging out and shit.
The biggest parade.
Yeah, on a parade day over there.
Yeah.
You know? That shit wouldn't be happening in that land if the Most High put the people of the true people back over there.
Right.
So what the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
Vocab? I mean, really?
Right.
You know, get over it, man. You better hope you're a fucking Israelite, man. I'm telling you. You know a lot. There's a lot of brothers want to get their hands on your ass. You better hope you're an Israelite, because if you're not, you're fucked. You know, bend his ass over. I want to kick. You know what I'm saying?
Pass him around.
Pass that motherfucker around.
Whoever claimed them, pass him around.
Shit. Yep.
Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And Yahawah shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Sold unto your friends.
Your enemies.
Sold unto your enemies. Okay? We weren't sold unto our friends. We weren't sold unto other Israelites, man. We were sold unto enemies, man. You know? Now, when back in the ancient times, there were instances where people made themselves servants to other Israelites so that they can get a come up. Okay? That was what that was about. But after that period that they made themselves servants, some people said, okay, all right, bro, you know, you've done what you told me you was going to do. You know, go ahead and take a certain portion of this flock over here and that flock over there, and I'm going to give you that little piece of land over there. You know? And that's how that worked, man. But right now, we're sold to our enemies, man, so they don't do that. They're going to keep us as perpetual slaves, and they're actually going to make that a lot worse by making us digital servants, man.
Right.
Okay? Digital perpetual slavery. All right? Go ahead, bro. What was that it?
Just a little bit more.
Go ahead.
That you should be sold to your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
Yeah, you see? No man shall buy you. So there's nobody coming to save the children of Israel out of the slavery that they're in right now.
That's right.
Okay? There's no getting out of the bondage that you're in right now, man. It's just not going to happen. You see? So the children of Israel are still in slavery here in America. All right? We're not Africans. We're Israelites. Shit. People gotta understand. Give me Isaiah 14. Read 1, 2, 3.
Can't be no damn African, man. They ain't got no swag. All right? They ain't got no agility. Like, they ain't got no, like, bounce. Manute Bo, for instance.
Yeah, nah, bro.
Come on, man. I'm gonna use his signature. No.
Yeah.
You know, they got blank stares. They got like definite eyes. They just have like a blank, like there's no soul in them. You know, they just have like a devil stare, like you know what I mean? Like there's no soul,
they got
no
them
light.
Them glassed over eyes and shit. You know?
Damn African.
Like almost like dog baby eyes and shit. That goddamn demon. Fucking that, and you know what? That curse. They said. See, this is the thing. They say that Ham was cursed, and we're not Hamites.
Right.
Okay. We came out of Shem.
That's right.
We're Shemitic.
Yep.
Okay. We're not Hamitic. Ham was cursed because he looked upon his father's nakedness, man. Why you think them goddamn Africans are so goddamn nasty, perverted, man? You know, starting with the Egyptians. One Egyptian god skied in on a salad and gave it to his brother to take his chakra away from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fucking that's what they into, man. You know, we ain't down with that shit.
Nah, and then they like to say that we're anti-Semitic.
How can you be? There's no son named Sem.
That's it.
There's no son named Sem.
No.
So what are you talking about? What seed line did they come from?
Shem.
Shem.
You know,
they're our brother.
Right.
You know, Esau's our brother. That's our evil twin fucking brother, man.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
Shit.
Isaiah 14 and 1. For Yahawah will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel.
The Most High is going to have mercy on Jacob, the children of Israel. Okay? And he's going to choose us, man. The misconception that everybody is going to get saved by God, that's a lie, man. The children of Israel are going to be saved by YAHAWAH, by Hashem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
And will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land.
Mm-hmm.
And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, man.
Yeah.
Okay? The strangers. That mixed multitude, man. Okay? And you other nations, you other heathens and nations, man, are going to be taken as slaves. Okay? So when the kingdom of heaven is established, we're not going to be floating around in the sky for eternity. There's going to be a kingdom on this earth ruled by men. Okay? And those men are going to be the children of Israel.
That's right.
And we're going to rule you people with an iron rod. We're going to put foot in your ass if you do wrong. Okay? By us or even by your own people, man. You swindle your own people and we find out, we're going to put a foot in your ass. You kill one of your own people, we're going to come and put a foot in your ass. Okay? We're going to judge the situation righteously, man.
Yes.
According to the laws. Go ahead,
And the laws are going to be right all over. It's going to be in us.
That's going to be in us.
You know?
Damn right,
I mean, we're going to just be on point with it.
Ah.
You know? You know what I'm
Righteous
saying?
righteous judgment, man.
Right
That's
off the
period
rip.
point blank.
This is going to be automatic in us.
Yep.
We're never going to go off again.
That's right,
Isaiah 14:2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahawah for servants and handmaids.
What I just get done saying. Servants and handmaids. The children of Israel are going to take these other nations, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, those proverbs and bywords that you call us, which we are the children of Israel, Yahshua Allah, are going to take you people as slaves, okay? And it's just simple as that. And looking at us like you ain't seen shit yet. You think this is some scary shit? Wait, you just fucking wait. Go ahead, brother.
And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
And whose captives are we right now? Huh? The nation of Edom, man. You see? We're the nation of Edom's captive. The children of Israel are in slavery right now under these nations. Psalms the 83rd chapter, crew. Okay? But the Most High is getting ready to pull us up out of this thing. Go ahead, What's up, man?
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
Nah, I'm watching his ass. Go ahead.
Isaiah 14:3. And it shall come to pass.
I'm going to scream right on his ass. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
And it shall come to pass in the day that Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve.
He's going to give us rest from this hard bondage that we're serving in right now, man. Okay? We're going to get there. We're going to get our rest, man.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
Go ahead, brother.
Man, I can't wait for that.
Man, look.
Not
Trying to tell
that
you.
true rest. You know? Man.
Trying to tell you, bro. We're going to get that.
What do you like to do? Whatever you like.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Coming to America.
Right. A bunch of them. You know what I mean?
Whole room full of them.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, bro.
True rest.
Yep.
You know?
Damn right,
Jacuzzi, getting bathed.
Yes.
Oh, man. You
3
know?
of them. The royal penis is cleaning.
Right. Isaiah 14:4, and it reads that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how had the oppressor seized the golden city?
And that's what we're saying right now, man. Go ahead.
Yahweh hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers.
And that's what's happening, man. without hand. Okay? Through the script, the holy scriptures, man. This place is being broken without fucking hand. We don't have to lift a hand. All we got to do is speak. You see? Go ahead, brother. You're good.
He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger, is persecuted and none hindereth. Isaiah 14:7.
Now go to Jeremiah 16, start at 14 and read to 18.
Jeremiah 16:14. Therefore, behold, the days come, says Yahweh, that it shall no more be said, Yahweh liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But verse 15, but Yahweh liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north.
That's right, and he's talking about America. Read that again.
Jeremiah 16:15. But Yahweh liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north.
He's going to bring these children of Israel to the land of the north, man. What are we in? North America. He's going to bring us up out of this land, man. Okay? Go ahead.
And from all the lands whither he hath driven them.
All that speckled birds, man. Okay? All the people that look like the other nations, that mixed multitude. Okay? The strangers are going to be joined with the house of Judah. Okay? Go ahead, Art.
Whether he have driven them, and I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers.
And Yahawah is going to bring us into the land. Not the goddamn, what's that agreement? The white man that signed the Balfour Declaration.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
Not the Balfour Declaration.
Right.
Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to put us back in that land.
Yep.
He's the only one that can put us back in that land, man. Okay? And it has to be cleansed, man. And we can't go back into that land right now. You know? It's filthy as hell, man. Those heathens got that place filthy. It has to be cleansed. You see? You know? So Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has to take us back into the land of Israel. Okay? And Israel is a people before it's a place, man. Gotta understand that. Just because they have the land of Israel doesn't mean they're Israelites. You see? You know? Because you call Arizona and California fucking America, but the Mexicans can say shit. Just because you call it America, it's still part of Mexico. You see? Doesn't make sense. Go ahead, Art.
Behold, I will send for many fishers, says Yahweh, and they shall fish them.
And we're doing that right now. We're fishing for the elect. We're casting out a net to catch the elect, man. The 1/3, which includes the 144,000. Those that are going to receive this message. Take heed, believe, have faith that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to get us out of this wicked ass place, man.
Yep.
Okay? Go ahead,
And after will I send for many hunters.
And after, what's going to happen after? When the Lord says, wait for me till I rise up to the prey. What do you think he's going to do when he rises up to the prey? He's going to send for hunters, man. Okay? And we're going to, boy, go ahead and read, bro. I don't even want to get into my thoughts. Go ahead,
And they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of rocks.
And that's what we're going to do. We're going to hunt you people down, man. You're going to try to dig yourself in hell, in the ground, okay? Not into a place where a white man in a red onesie and a pitchfork is fucking running around stabbing people in the ass. Nah, man. That's some mythical shit, okay? That's some Greek mythology and fucking Catholicism. Man, that's a bunch of bullshit. Go ahead,
For my eyes are upon all their ways. They are not hid from my face, neither is their iniquity hid from my eyes. Jeremiah 16 and 18. And first I will recompense their iniquity and their sin double, because they have defiled my land, they have filled my inheritance with the carcasses of their detestables and abominable things.
Stop right there. I had another one, but I lost it. Go to Jeremiah 30. Read 10 and 11. Read 10 and 17, matter of fact.
Okay. Jeremiah 30 and 10. Therefore, fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, says Yahawah, neither be dismayed. O Israel, for lo, I will save thee from afar. I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity, and Jacob shall return, and shall be in rest. Woo. And be quiet, and none shall make him afraid.
That's right.
For I am with thee, says Yahawah, by Hashem Yahawashi, to save thee.
I am with thee to save thee. Okay? Go ahead.
Though I make a full end of all nations, whether I have scattered thee.
And that's not a full end as to say to get rid of them completely, because it said earlier when we read, it talked about we're going to have them as servants and handmaids, man. Okay? But the philosophies, okay, of these nations is going to be no more on this earth, man. Okay? All of the bullshit that these nations, what is this system, okay, that these people are under right now is going to be disappeared, man. It's going to be done. Okay? Go ahead.
But I will correct thee in measure, and I will not leave thee altogether unpunished.
I will not leave thee altogether unpunished. So this last hurrah that Esau's getting ready to get is going to be our last ass kicking. Okay? Because our people are sinning like crazy right now, man. You know? The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians are wicked as hell right now. You know? And they need that last eye opener. And the Most High is going to serve their ass real well with it. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
For thus says Yahawah, thy bruise is incurable, and thy wound is grievous. There is none to plead thy cause, that thou mayest be bound up. Thou hast no healing medicines. All the lovers have forgotten thee. They seek thee not. For I have wounded thee with the wound of an enemy. With thy chastisement
Yep.
Good. Of a cruel one, for the multitude of thy iniquity.
Their chastisement for the multitude of thine iniquities. What did I just say, man? Our people are wicked as hell. They are wise to do evil. You know what I mean? So the Most High had to put a whipping stick on us, man. And who is that whipping stick? The children of Esau, man, the Edomites. The nation of Edom, the so-called white man. That's his whooping stick. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
Because thy sins were increased. Why criest thou for thy afflictions? Thy sorrow is incurable. Incurable for the multitude of thy iniquity. Because thy sins were increased, I have done these things unto thee.
Because thy sins were increased. You know, this is why when we went against the law, statutes, and commandments, Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, told us that, and Deuteronomy 28 and 15 said, if you don't follow these law, statutes, and commandments, then what's going to happen? All of these curses are going to pursue you, man. And they're going to overtake you till you be destroyed. You see? So right now, the children of Israel are completely fucking destroyed, man. Outside of the elect, the brothers that have woken up and know the truth, man, of the matter. You see? Go ahead, bro.
Jeremiah 30 and 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
Psalms the 83rd chapter, crew. Go ahead.
And all thine adversaries every one of them shall go into captivity.
That's right. And that's what's going to happen to the Psalms, the 83rd chapter crew. All of our adversaries. We were sold unto our enemies, man. Deuteronomy 28:68. Sold unto our enemies, man. Okay? So now, all of those that we were sold to, what's going to happen to them? Okay? They're going to be put into slavery, man. Okay? Go ahead,
And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
And that's what's going to happen, man. The fishermen are going to turn to hunters. And we're going to hunt them. We're going to put their asses in bondage. Okay? And we're going to be the overseers, okay? We're going to be the whooping stick for YAHAWAH Shem YAHAWAH. A righteous whooping stick, man. Not a wicked ass whooping stick. Okay? Because right now we're learning how not to rule the earth, man. You know? We're learning how not to rule the earth. Simple ass motherfucker. Got that dumbass smirk on his face. You know what I mean? You know, like, come on, man. Little ass boy. Go ahead, bro.
Jeremiah 30:17.
You know, I'm telling you, man, I can't, you know, I hate to say this, you know, I really do, because I love my people, but some of these Negroes out here need to get fucking put down. I'm dead ass serious, man. You know, I can't wait till the Most High lets the nation of Edom get their fucking thing off, man. Like I say, if I have to die on this side, man, it's for a good fucking cause, man. You know, to get the fuck out of here. Because I'm really tired of my own goddamn people, man. You know? They're so goddamn proud, man, and lost. You know, and I'm sick and tired of their asses, man. I want to see them right, man. I want to see their goddamn minds right. You know? That's why we have to get out of here. This is the thing that we talk about as far as being vexed, man, by the things that we see. Our people are fucking simple as hell, man. You know? They know, like I always, they know all the goddamn stats of the football players, but they don't know one scripture, man. But they do know one, John 3:16. But they don't fucking understand. You know? Get the fuck out of here. Go ahead, Art.
Jeremiah 30:17. For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds.
I will heal thee of thy wounds. So the Most High is going to restore us, man. He's going to heal us of these wounds that we have. These mental wounds, man. These physical wounds. We're going to get our stature back. Okay? We're going to get the full understanding of what's going on this earth, like Adam had before he transgressed. Okay? You see? The devil was in paradise, man, until he got that woman to screw everything the fuck up. You know? Because he was jealous. He was envious, man, of the sons of the Most High. You know? You goddamn people, you know, you had it made, man. But what did you do? You were jealous, man. You still are. You know? You hate us when we're doing bad, and you hate us when we're doing fucking good, man. We can't please you fucking people. You know? You're never going to be satisfied, man, until you kill every goddamn thing on earth. You know? So what has to happen to a damn virus? You got to get rid of that shit. What is the position of the scripture? The position shall destroy the lung disease. You know? And who is the lung disease? Who's been destroying this goddamn earth? You know? The nation of Edom, man. You know, that's the lung disease. Go ahead, it pissed me off, man.
For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, says Yahweh. Because they have called thee an outcast, saying, This is Zion, whom no man seeketh after.
These are the children of Israel. This is the Zion, the monument, whom no man seeketh after. You know? Nobody desires to be around the so-called black man. We can't move into certain neighborhoods, or we'll start being harassed. Okay, you know. But you people want to go get what are them damn them shots they get? The melanin shots and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, they want to go get a tan, melanin shots. You know, spray on tans, but they don't want to be around. They don't want to be you. They want to look like you. They want to jump like you and run like you and fight like you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to be around your ass. Isn't that hypocritical? That's being a hypocrite, wanting to be like somebody, but don't want that motherfucker around. You know? Go ahead, devil.
Jeremiah 30 and 18. Thus says Yahawah, by Hashem Yahawashi, behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tents, and have mercy on his dwelling places.
Yep.
And the city shall be builded upon her own heap, and the palace shall remain after the manner thereof.
That's right. What was that?
18.
All right, go to Ezekiel 20, read 34 to 41.
Ezekiel 20 and 24.
No, 34. 34 to 41.
Ezekiel 20 and 34. And I will bring you out from the people, and will gather you out of the countries wherein ye are scattered, with a mighty hand, and with stretched out arm, and with fury poured out. And I will bring you into the wilderness of the people, and there will I plead with you face to face.
And that's what he's doing, pleading with you face to face, man. Okay, through his prophets. We're reading the words of Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi, and he's pleading with the children of Israel to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability before he destroys this place. Go ahead.
Like as I pleaded with your fathers in the wilderness of the land of Egypt, so will I plead with you, says the Lord our God. And I will cause you to pass under the rod, and I will bring you into the bond of the covenant.
Mm-hmm.
And I will purge out from among you the rebels.
Purge out from among you the rebels. And we see that on a regular basis, where a lot of brothers even brothers that have been in this thing for years, man, the Most High is finding out, are revealing them, man. Okay? Because they have a proud spirit, You got brothers on camera making claims that they can't really back up, man. That's being proud. You can't do that. The Most High kill your ass. Go ahead,
And I will purge out from among you the rebels, and them that transgress against me. I will bring them forth out of the country where they sojourn, and they shall not enter into the land of Israel.
That means your ass is going to get destroyed in America, and you're going to have to be reborn, okay, into the land of Israel. Go ahead.
And ye shall know that I am Yahawah.
That's that destruction, man. You're going to know that the Most High did these things. You're going to know why the Most High killed your ass here in America. Okay? No matter how swift or slow and gruesome, man, that you may fucking die in this place. Because a lot of our people are going to die gruesome deaths, man. Okay? Agonizing. Okay? Excruciating, goddamn painful deaths, man. That's what's coming to America. For the children of Israel, man, the 2/3. And anybody that ain't an Israelite. All right? Death by pain, man, I believe it says in 2nd Ezra. Okay? Go ahead,
Ezekiel 20 and 39. As for you, O house of Israel, thus says the Lord Yahawah, go ye serve ye every one his his idols.
Yep. Go serve your idols. Go keep doing the shit that you've been doing. You know, if you don't want to listen to this truth, man, listen to the men of the Lord. Okay? Starting with the apostles on down. If you don't want to listen, then what happens is your judgment. Okay? So if you want to continue serving these idols and doing all of these other wicked ass things, man, you know, making your pies and shit in the pots in the kitchens, you know, that's that Negro shit. You know, I'm stirring up in the pot with the what is it, the Mac 11? Yeah, all right. The Most High's going to Mac 11 and stir your ass. Go ahead,
And hereafter also, if ye will not hearken unto me, but pollute ye my holy name, no more with your gifts and with your idols.
That's right. That's them. That's these churches, man. You know.
For in my,
go ahead, Slacky.
down to 41, right?
Yep.
Ezekiel 20 and 40. For in my holy mountain, in the mountain of the height of Israel, says Yahawah, there shall all the house of Israel, all of them.
Yeah, them damn spotted lanternflies.
For in my holy mountain, in the mountain of the height of Israel, says Yahawah, there shall all the house of Israel, all of them, in the land serve me. There will I accept them. Whew.
And that's what's going to happen, man. When the people when they die on this side and they start being reborn, you know, when we're establishing Israel, man, the place is being built up by the servants and handmaids. Okay, the Most High is going to be there with us, man. The big ass chariots are going to be over the sky, over top of Israel. Okay, because we're going to have you motherfuckers working, boy. Go ahead,
And there will I require your offerings and the first fruits of your oblations. Oblations with all your holy things. Ezekiel 20 and 41. I will accept you with your sweet savor when I bring you out from the people and gather you out of the countries wherein ye have been scattered.
And that's what he's getting ready to do, y'all. He's getting ready to get us up. He's getting ready to get the elect out of here to 1/3, which includes 144,000. Go ahead.
And I will be sanctified in you before the heathen.
So the Most High is going to show. We're going to be glorified through Yahawah Shem Yahushai, man. Because we've been out here doing what we're supposed to do according to Yahawah Shem Yahushai's will. Okay? That's why we say, Lord willing, man.
Yep.
You know? That we come out here next week and do this thing again. Because it's the Lord's will that we out here. Yep. Not our own. You know? So when all hell starts breaking loose, all you gigglers, laughers, scoffers, and shit talkers, you know what I'm saying? The Most High is going to make us look like gods, man, to you people. You're going to fucking understand who we were then. You're going to know that a prophet has been among you. She ain't even looking.
That's right.
You know? You're going to know a prophet has been among you, man. You see? And that's why we come out here, because we know this is going to happen. We can see it.
That's right.
We already know who's coming to knock on our fucking door when all hell starts breaking loose out here. You know? We've planned on that visit. And the Most High is going to put it on our spirits to be cold as hell toward them, man, because they didn't want to listen. Okay? Go ahead. That was it. Grab Ezekiel 37. I think we're going to read that out. Yeah, read the 24. We'll read the 24.
Let's start at the top.
Yes, sir. Ezekiel 37, start at the top and read to 24.
Ezekiel 37 and 1. The hand of Yahawah was upon me. And the hand of Yahawah was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of Yahawah and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones. It caused me to pass by them round about. Excuse And behold, there were very many in the open belly, and lo, they were very dry. And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord Yahawah, thou knowest. Again he said unto me, Prophesy upon these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of Yahawah.
That's right. The dry bones is the children of Israel here in America. Okay? The valley of the shadow of death. All right? He's getting ready to put the skin, the bone, the muscle, and all the other tissue on these bones, man. And he's going to put that breath in them, man. And what that breath is this word. Go ahead, brother.
Basically, and I like to add on to that, Brother Kishar. Them dry bones is the Israelites waking up.
That's right, bro.
You see?
That's right.
He went and hid his face from us until we acknowledge our offense, our offenses.